Okay, just a couple of other things that I just realized that I hadn't finished and I meant to put in the video. We didn't finish going over the class procedure and important information. So we did talk about the fact that I want you to be working on the days off and that I'm going to make these videos. And we talked about the fact that you should make yourself a schedule. Follow the same schedule as in school. Get up, have breakfast, do your work. Then have free time when it's done. But don't like sleep in until 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the afternoon and not start your work till 9 at night. That digs a hole that's hard to get out of. Okay? Be on time for class. When you come in, you have to sanitize your seat and table and be seated by the time the bell rings. Okay? So that shouldn't be an issue. We got it down pretty good today. Each student's expected to follow the code of conduct, meaning wearing masks and all that stuff. Be prepared to class. Please, if you come and bring your books, bring your scribbler, your notebook, your binder. If you miss a test due to illness, you should be prepared to write it the first day you're back. And if you're out, if you're out for several days, come and see me so we can catch you up. So I said this to some groups, but not all groups. You will always know when a test is going to be days in advance. So it's not like you missed one day and you come back and surprise, there's a test. We'll discuss the test in plenty of time, and so if you're only out one day, you would have known the test was coming. But obviously, if you're out a couple of weeks, then you need to come and see me so we can catch you up. And then you can write it, because the point of the test is to show me how good you are, not to mess you up. Okay, if you're absent on a lab day, then come and see me when you get back so we can figure out when you can do the lab. And most of the labs can be done at lunchtime. The only one that can't is the one that we drop stuff off the upper balcony. If you do that at lunch, you get kicked out of school. Okay, but all the others can be done at lunchtime, so that one will have to be after school. If you're absent when an assignment is given, find out what was assigned. I will always post the assignments in the worksheets in Teams so that you can always get it there and find out when it's due. If you're ill when something is due, you can email it to me or submit it on Teams. Now, if you have had math already, they would have shown you how to scan your assignments. And if you don't know how to do that, I can post the link on Teams too so you can see it. If you know you're going to be absent because you have an appointment, like if you maybe have a doctor's appointment or maybe you have a sports team, then please make sure you tell me beforehand so I can give you the work you're going to miss. None of this pretending like, oh, I'm going to leave and then I won't have the work. And it's like, yeah, the only person that hurts is you, because then you're behind when you get back. So if you know you're going to be out a whole day, or you know you're signing out early, and really try to make your doctor's and dentist appointments on the days you aren't here, but sometimes you can't help it, and sometimes sport events you can't help. So if you're in the building and leaving, then stop in and see me and give me what you owe and pick up what I'm going to give out, okay? So you need to take some responsibility now that you're in grade 11 and grade 12. If you're unexpectedly absent, then the good news is, we have Teams and we'll have the messenger group, so you can always find out what you missed. I usually get people to take pictures of the homework that I put on the board for people who are out and to post it in Messenger so you can check your homework. So students are expected to meet all the essential outcomes. I don't give zeros. I hound you until you just give up and do it. So just know that. Zeros will only be assigned at the very end. But usually I have more staying power than you and I will win. So just do it from the beginning. Any violation of the school plagiarism policy, however, will be a zero. So plagiarism is copying from a book, copying from the internet, copying from each other, including in lab write-ups. All of the above policies are subject to the teacher's discretion, from my discretion. So I'm saying, you need to write it the next day you're back and this is due. But if you're having a rough time in your life, if there's something going on, and wouldn't it be a wonderful thing if nothing bad happened in any of our lives all semester? That's not real life, though. Things will happen. So if it does, then come and talk to me and we'll figure out how we can get you back on track, okay? You should be prepared to spend, if you're level 1, 30 minutes a night. If you're level 2, 20 minutes a night on physics in the days that you're in class. And then in the days that it's online, it will be an hour work plus any homework, okay? So it'll probably be an hour and 15 minutes or something in total. I will always give you homework. Why? Because if you work in a course every day, you'll get better at it. But if you don't look at it from one day to the next, it doesn't stick. And you got to believe me, I've been doing this for a number of years. Honest to goodness, I know what I'm talking about. Here's the breakdown of what the course is worth. It mentions the WMIS course that I gave you already that you can be working on, the lab fee, the lab safety contract that you're going to bring back along with the course this outline signed. I will post in Teams the outline for the work, the days that you're online. But I'm also setting up a messenger group. I've already put a number of you in, but you might need to go and accept the invitation to come in. And when I see you again, we'll make sure the rest of you get in. You can have a messenger account without Facebook. All you need is a cell phone number. That's my email address. If you can't reach me through Teams or Messenger, or if your parents want to contact me, and at the end of each month I will send you an update. On the back are the topics, and you will see we're starting with math, then we'll move to kinematics, which is like displacement, velocity, time, distance, that's some of what you would have done in grade 10, and then dynamics, so forces and Newton's laws. Then we'll move to momentum, work, and power and energy, and the last unit is waves. We will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, probably 7 tests over the course of the course. Okay? All right. Happy working. We'll see you soon.